You know, I just had this experience. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and me and my sister were talking, and we were all out of soda. I don't have a car right now, but I was okay walking to the gas station and getting it. I went to the gas station. It was probably about 2:30 a.m. on the way home. When I walked there, I walked through this graveyard. There's an abandoned building in the middle of the graveyard. I assumed it was an old mortuary or something. I'm not really sure, but I always walk by it, and on the side of it, there's like a row of shrubs, almost like a wall. Anyway, I was walking and I cut through the graveyard. And keep in mind, I've been doing this for 4 years, and the graveyard has always been empty, except occasionally there's people who walk around in the middle of the night. I guess they're ghost hunters or they're trying to make YouTube videos. But the building is always locked, and I've never seen anybody in it. But as I was walking up to it, I heard somebody talking. And it wasn't just like they were talking normally. It was like they were talking in a microphone. And the way they were talking was so weird. It was almost like they were talking to a group of people, trying to rally them up to something, trying to inspire them. Almost like it was, hey, we gotta come out and do this. Almost like a propaganda speech. I can't really explain it. And I couldn't understand the words. As I got closer and closer to the mortuary, it got a little bit louder, but I still never understood what was being said. I walked past the wall of shrubs, and as I got towards the front of the building, the noise was gone. There was nobody talking. Everything was dark. There was never any light at all. The wall of shrubs, it extends past the building, maybe 3 lengths of the building. And as I got past the wall of shrubs, I looked back at the building, which was completely dark. But standing between the wall of shrubs and the mortuary was the silhouette of a figure. A very large person. Definitely not the person that I thought I heard talking. The person I thought I heard talking was a woman. This was obviously a very large man. He didn't move, and I'm not the sort of person who acts like I'm afraid if I am. I just do my thing and walk on. As most people on here might know, I am a Nidan, and I could break somebody's sternum with no problem, so I don't show fear. But he just stood there, and I don't want to make you think I stood there looking at him, because I didn't. I walked on, past the mortuary, past the wall of shrubs, and went home. I didn't see anything else on the way. Now, about an hour later, I was still up because I'm a night person. I haven't slept since this happened, and I heard a noise outside. It came from right in front of my house, and almost sounded like somebody closing a car door. And I immediately looked outside, and none of my neighbors' cars were there. There was no cars that could have made that noise. No cars that close. I got a little concerned. I went around the house and made sure all the windows were locked. I looked out the window and didn't see anything. When I went to the front of the house and looked out, if you look out past my house and you walk down the street, you would see a very, very dark forest. And it's strange because when you step off the road, it goes straight down, probably about 7 feet. The forest floor is 7 feet lower than the road that surrounds it. And I saw standing in the forest the large silhouette of a man, not watching me this time, just walking into the forest. Again, I'm not the kind of person who really gets scared, but this was a weird experience.